When did your life throw you a crazy plot twist? My family's annual barbecue always centered around my grandmother, who'd been battling cancer for years. She was the one who held our chaotic family together, and everyone wanted to spend time with her while they still could. My cousin Elliot had always been the golden child, but something felt off about how attentive he'd become to Grandma lately. He was always offering to pick up her prescriptions, organizing her pill schedule, and staying overnight to help with her care. He'd get defensive when anyone else tried to help with her medications, and he always seemed to know exactly when she'd be having her worst pain days, almost like he was anticipating them. We all thought it was a little weird, but none of us were ready for what my cousin Taylor revealed at the barbecue that year. Her hands were shaking as she held up a small plastic bag filled with pills. "I need everyone to see this," she said. "Elliot has been stealing Grandma's pain medication and selling it at his college." The entire family went silent. No one moved, no one breathed. We all just stared at Elliot. "Is that true?" my uncle asked, his voice completely flat. Elliot looked around at all of us, then his shoulders just dropped. "Yeah," he said quietly. "It's true. I needed the money for med school and the pills were just sitting there." Grandma started crying, and Elliot knelt down beside her wheelchair and whispered something we couldn't hear, then walked to his car and left without another word. No drama, no excuses, just quiet shame. Taylor immediately took charge, gathering up all of Grandma's remaining medications and announcing she'd be managing them from now on to make sure this never happened again. But that's even the craziest part. 2 days after Taylor took over Grandma's medication schedule, Grandma's condition got dramatically worse instead of better. She was having seizures, hallucinations, and couldn't keep food down. Taylor kept insisting it was just the cancer progressing, but something felt wrong about the timing. That's when my aunt found the small bottles hidden in Taylor's purse when she was helping her carry groceries into Grandma's house: antifreeze, rat poison, and drain cleaner. It turned out Taylor had been slowly poisoning our grandmother for months, adding tiny amounts to her food and drinks to make her sicker and speed up her death. She needed Grandma to die quickly because she'd been forging checks from Grandma's account to pay for her gambling debts, and she knew an inheritance inquiry would expose her theft. When Elliot started stealing the pain pills, Taylor panicked because she'd been tampering with the meds and knew that if other people started getting sick besides Grandma, someone was going to start investigating. She exposed Elliot to deflect suspicion from herself, shut down the supply chain of poisoned meds, and to position herself as the responsible family member who should take over Grandma's care. When we confronted her, she didn't deny it. She just said she was going to die anyway. "I just made it less painful for everyone." Taylor is in prison now, and Grandma lived another 6 months once the poisoning stopped, long enough to see Elliot graduate from medical school after all. Elliot still brings up what he did to Grandma, saying that he'll never forgive himself, but after the insane Taylor twist, I'm pretty sure he's the only one who even cares anymore.